Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the San Carlos Police Department as well as the California Wildlife and Animal Protection Agency. Another supervillain has been spotted in the city of San Carlos, except this villain does not appear to be human. This villain is known as the Fanger, who has returned for revenge, is actually an anthropomorphic timber wolf. For those who don't remember the Fanger or even don't know at all, the Fanger appears to be a timber wolf that appears to be wearing a turquoise half of a head mask, and he wears two shiny gloves with sharp claws on them. He also wears a utility belt, carries some weapons, such as smoke bombs, and even a laser pistol, as well as he wears some shiny pants with shiny turquoise boots. This villain appears to be hostile as he is attacking citizens and the citizens of San Carlos. Take the necessary precautions for your safety. Stay inside your home, and lock all windows and doors, and most importantly do not go outside unless you have a valid reason to do so. If you spot the Fanger, or if the Fanger spots you, try to run as fast as possible, get into a vehicle, if you have to, and drive away as fast as you can. It is also recommended to bring a pepper spray with you if you have one, as it is most effective against wild animals, but otherwise do not attempt to approach, apprehend, or even fight this villain, as you will most likely be putting your life at risk. Most importantly, do not panic, as panicking will not only make the situation worse, but it will also attract the Fanger at your location. He seems to smell fear in others. Please stay tuned for further updates on this situation. Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the San Carlos Police Department and the California Wildlife Protection Agency. The situation with the Fanger has escalated. The Fanger seems to have released another supervillain that is also an animal. This villain is known as El Toro, who has been wanting to get revenge on the state of California ever since his first visit. El Toro happens to be a very tall, anthropomorphic Mexican bull standing up to about 13 feet tall compared to a normal human being. He appears to be wearing a robotic mask for not only his head and eyes, but also his horns, too. He also appears to be very muscular, and he also wears robotic armor on his torso as well as on some parts of his arms, and even wears robotic pants. However, El Toro appears to be very dangerous, as he has been reported to be charging through buildings and cars. He has also been reported to be severely injuring or killing the citizens by not only punching them with his big fist, or kicking them hard with his metallic large hooves, but he also has been charging into people, stabbing them with his horns, and even tearing them apart. Follow the necessary precautions given for your safety, stay inside your shelters, and lock all windows and doors, and most importantly do not go outside unless you have a valid reason to do so. If you see either the Fanger or El Toro, or if any of them see you, run away as fast as possible, get into a vehicle, if you need to, and drive away as fast as you can. It is also recommended to bring a pepper spray with you if you have one, as it is most effective against wild animals. Most importantly, do not panic. Panicking will not only limit your chances of survival, but it might also attract either El Toro or the Fanger to your location, as wild animals can smell fear in others. It is also unknown if these two villains have any connections with the other three villains that attacked Los Angeles and Charlotte, North Carolina. Please stay tuned for any more updates on this situation. This is an emergency action notification transmitted at the request of the San Carlos Police Department. Hope arrives yet again. A superhero has finally arrived to stop El Toro and the Fanger. This superhero's name is Cluckotron, an anthropomorphic cyborg chicken that has a blaster on his left arm, while his right arm appears to be normal, and he also seems to have a robotic core in the middle of his chest. He also has mechanical wings for which he uses to fly, and he also has a robotic talon on his right leg, while his left one appears to be normal. A fight between Cluckotron and the two villains have broken out, so let's just hope that our hero can stop them both. It is still advised that you should still stay in your shelter, and do not try and interfere or join in on the fight. Doing so will only put your life at risk. Stay tuned for more updates on this situation. This is an emergency action termination. El Toro and the Fanger have both escaped the city of San Carlos. Cluckotron seems to have failed to apprehend the two villains. The thing that matters is that our town is safe for now. It also has been confirmed by Cluckotron that El Toro and the Fanger seem to have somewhat a connection with the three other villains that attacked both Los Angeles and Charlotte, North Carolina. For now, it is safe to exit your shelters. I repeat, it now safe to exit your shelters. Regularly scheduled programming may now resume.